As a millennial who's looking to retire in her 40s, these are 9 things that I stopped wasting my money on that I think are keeping you broke. I'm not big on extreme saving, but what I am big on is spending below your means and then using the gap in between to invest. So here's 9 things that I stopped buying that did not make my life worse, but actually made my bank account grow. Number one is books that I will only read once. Now, I am a huge reader and I have way too many books as it is, and this is why I stopped buying new books because I only read them once and then I either donate them or I give them away, and that's it. That's money that was spent that I'll never get back. And yes, I read the book and I enjoyed it, but then it's just going to sit on my shelf collecting dust for the rest of my life. So nowadays, I borrow 99% of my books from either the library, which I use the Libby app, or Hoopla. There's a lot of different ones out there. And I only buy the ones that I know that I will read again because the knowledge stays with you, but the clutter does not. Number two is a brand new car. I have never in my life bought a brand new car, and I probably never will. I have nothing against that if you do, but if you are looking to retire early and grow your bank account, buying a brand new car is a terrible idea, and I will die on that hill. Because the second you drive it off the lot, it drops in value at least 10%. And then by year three, most cars lose up to 60% of their retail value. So all my life, I've had to ask myself, do I want a new vehicle or do I want assets? And the answer for me personally has always been assets. Number three is souvenirs. So I do travel a lot. It's something that I love to do and it's something that I'd love to spend my money on. But when I travel, I've stopped buying souvenirs or as many souvenirs. I may get like a t-shirt from someplace, or I may get a magnet to keep on my fridge just to kind of see visually and remind me, like, oh, cool, these are all the places that I've been. But I stopped buying random stuff from trips just to buy it, especially if it's not something that's like handmade or, exclusive to that country or place that I'm in. I don't buy the touristy things or anything that's just going to fill up my house and collect dust. A habit that I did pick up years ago that I love is that I do journal after each trip. And so that is now like my travel journal. And it's just a great thing that I can look back on and also share with people and just remember the trips by. Honestly, it's just the memories that I want anyway from the trip. It's not the things. Number four is upgrading tech every single year. I've never had the newest phone. I've never had the newest gadget. It's just not something that I'm into. And the upgrades that they make are so minuscule that to me it really doesn't justify shelling out another $1,000 to $1,500 every single year just for a little bit of an upgrade. Number five is buying things just because they're on sale. So if you were gonna buy it before, great, but if you were not, then it's not really a deal because a jacket marked down from $200 to $140 still costs you $140, and that's $140 that you could take and invest into something and grow into thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, depending on your age. Stores are great at using buyer psychology on us, and I'm guilty of this too. Like, I have bought stuff in the past just because it's on sale. What I found is that I didn't need what was actually on sale, I just needed more discipline. Number six is investments that I don't understand. I get emails and DMs and comments from people all the time, like, invest in this crypto or invest in this penny stock or this meme stock. And honestly, no one cares about your money more than you do. If you can't explain where it's going or how it's making money for you, then you need to take a step back and really evaluate, like, is this a great thing for me to be investing in? I learn about something first and then I invest in it. Number seven is fast fashion. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I do not care about clothing. It's just not something that I'm into or ever have been into. I am like a jeans and a t-shirt girl, Carhartts in the winter. Like, we live on a farm and I ride horses, so I'm not wearing any fashionable clothing around here, trust me. And plus, if you buy those cheap clothes, like, they don't last long. They go out of style quickly and then they just become more junk in the landfill. Definitely own fewer pieces today. Something that I've invested in over the years for travel specifically is my merino wool collection. So I have like some t-shirts, a maxi dress, that sort of thing, because those are staples that I can wear over and over again, sometimes multiple times in one trip, and they never go out of style and they're great quality and they're very versatile and functional. So they last longer, and in the long term, I spend less money. Number eight is high maintenance beauty habits. So again, I'm just not a girliest girl. This might just be my own personal preference and opinion, but hair treatments, nails, lashes, like, that stuff all costs money. I will get myself a facial maybe 3 times a year. That's like my splurge. And I do get my eyebrows waxed. It's like 15 bucks every 8 weeks. So for me, that's within my budget. But all the rest of them, they cost time, they cost money. You're kind of trapped because if you don't do the thing on a regular schedule, then it starts to look really bad. And then you're just kind of stuck in that cycle, having to continuously get that treatment or buy that product again. And then number 10 is ego purchases. So, what I mean by this is like anything that is something to impress somebody else. Trying to impress people is not only expensive, to be honest, most people are not thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves anyway. So, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, what you're driving, etc. All that to say, I just think of my money as in terms of every dollar is a trade off. And every time I spend something, I ask myself, is this purchase moving me closer to freedom and early retirement, or is it moving me further away from that? Cutting out all of these did not lower my quality of life. If anything, it increased it. I have less clutter, feel less anxious because there's less stuff around me. And it also increased my options because I can go and do more things that I actually enjoy. So if you want your bank account to be bigger at the end of each month, start with these things. Follow for more simple money rules and finance in plain English.